everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smile by Holly. Thanks for joining me. Oh my goodness, here it is, a beautiful spring day. I've got the spring fever going on, and look at these cute little boxes that we're going to make. Now this box you could use for any occasion, but you know, I thought with Easter coming up, this would be, you know, cute to slip into an Easter basket or just to give a special friend. And I have just added some fun, cute little kisses in here. But, you know, you could fill these with, there's so many yummy Easter candies like jelly beans or chocolate eggs. So let your imagination run wild of all the fun little things you could put in this box. You could also put some, maybe some lip gloss or some jewelry. It's just a cute little dainty sized box for basically any occasion. And I have added that cute little bear that says Happy Easter. Anyway, such a fun and cute little box that we're going to be making today. So go grab some paper and let's get started. So I'm going to be making 2 boxes. I like to do, when it's such an easy project, I like to do a couple just to make sure that you have the concept. So to get started though, you will want 2 pieces of paper that are 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, one thing that's really nice is that you can actually get 2 of these boxes out of 1 sheet of 8 1/2 by 11 paper. Now, I've obviously used 2 different papers, but I think that's a bonus when you can get 2 boxes out of 1 standard sized piece of paper. So just know that. Anyway, let's bring in your scoreboard. And we're going to start out on the longer side, which is the 6 1/4. And you want to score it at 3/4 of an inch, at 2 3/4, at 3 1/2, and at 5 1/2. Then go ahead and turn it to the short side, which is the 5 1/2 inch side, and you want to score it at 3/4 and at 4 3/4. So let's go ahead and do that to your second piece of paper if you're making 2. Okay, so on the longer side, you want to score at 3/4. Let me do that again. 3/4, at 2 3/4, at 3 1/2, and at 5 1/2. Then turn your paper to the shorter side, which is 5 1/2, and score at 3/4, 3/4, and at 4 3/4. And we're done. Now, what you want to do is on all of these little teeny tiny score lines, you want to cut on the score lines. And I think it'll become a little bit more apparent as we do it together. But before I start, I am going to fold on all of my score lines just to make the box kind of fold a little bit better. And you know, when you make those score lines nice and crisp, I think the box takes on a little bit better shape. It's not kind of like a wonky shape. It's nice and rectangle. So just go ahead, score all those lines. We'll get it to a point where we can assemble our little box. So what's up with your day today? Are you crafting? Are you crafting? Are you enjoying hopefully warmer weather where you guys are? It's Saturday, and my Saturdays, I love them. You know, I work full time, so when it finally gets to be Saturday, I'm so happy to spend the whole entire day in my craft room. Love it, love it, love it. It's kind of like where I retreat to, and it just feels so good to be here crafting and crafting with you guys. Okay, so there are our 2 papers. Now let's go back, and we are going to cut on all of those score lines. So now it's a little teeny tiny cut. We're just going to cut up this line. These are making the tabs for our box. So cut there. We're going to cut here just up to that score line. Cut here and cut here. Okay, so 4 little slits. Do you see that? Then let's go ahead and flip our box around and do the same. Cut here, cut here, cut here, and cut here. Now, once again, if you've ever made boxes, it helps if you take a little bit off of those slits. It's called mitering. And just a slight triangle. Do you see that little teeny tiny piece that we cut off? Little tiny piece of paper on each of those tabs. Let me pull that off. Do you see that? You just cut off a teeny tiny bit. So, and that's on all of them. Little tiny slit, cut it off, cut it off. I make a lot of boxes, so I tend to do this really fast, so I don't want to lose you, but that's what we are going after. Okay, teeny tiny slit on the end. And let me just show you. So do you see that? And there's no certain measurements as to how big to make this. For this box, I would just make it nice and slight. So cut off a little triangle. So put in the comments what you guys have been working on. I always love to hear what you're working on. Are you making some fun Easter crafts? So there is what we're going after. Okay, can you kind of see that? So simple. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this really quick on this one. And then I will show you how to fold our box, and believe it or not, we're done. Done, done, done. Just cutting up my lines, gonna miter. Once you start making a lot of boxes, this process just becomes almost second nature. It's like boom, 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 boom. See those little teeny tiny pieces that we're cutting out? Just ever so slight. Okay, do this last one and then we'll fold our box together. I thought this size was such a cute little dainty, almost like a dainty size, you know, for cute little tiny things. And sometimes you don't want too big of a box because you do have to fill it up with candy or treats. So the bigger the box, the more the treats you have to put in it. You have to kind of think about that, especially, you know, because it could get kind of expensive to fill up a very large box with some treats. Okay, so there are our two. Easy peasy. Now basically we are just adding adhesive or glue on all of our tabs. Okay, so these two little tabs are going to fold in right here and start to make the bottom of the box. Okay, so let's do that. Let's take these 4 little tabs here, get some adhesive on them. We're just going nice and slow, show you how to make this easy box. I'm going to go ahead before I do it and add adhesive onto this top one too. So as we fold it, this is going to be our lid. So we're going to fold it up and this is going to make the bottom of our box. That's going to fold up and those little tabs just go on the inside of the box. Okay, so the tabs are on the inside. Let me fold this back and you can see there is our box with our lid. Okay, so this is going to fold down. Take this little tab right here and fold it in. This is going to make our lid. Fold this one in to make the lid. And boom. Isn't that just a cute little size box? Sorry, I get so excited sometimes when I finish my projects. It's like, oh, so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Once again, let's fold in these 2 tabs right here. This is going to make the bottom of our box. I found this cute plaid paper as a digital file, and I just thought the colors screamed spring and Easter, and I was like, oh, I've got to use that paper today. Okay, just folding up those tabs. The tabs are going on the inside of the box, if you can see that. Fold up those tabs. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue now onto these 2 little tabs. This is going to form our lid. And then fold that up to make the rectangle. Like to fold that back, and then that little lid folds over, and it's kind of a snug fit. It fits in there just perfect. So look how cute, teeny tiny little cute gift boxes. And this is some of the clip art that I had fun playing around with. Look at these little bears. So fun. And I went ahead and cut them out and popped each of them up just a little bit to give it a little bit of dimension. I thought they would be cute on our box. I printed out just a Happy Easter. We're going to add that on. So add some adhesive to my bears. Okay, I'm going to add my cute little, I think I'll add my sign on first that says Happy Easter. And then my little bear. Oh, that dimensional bear is so cute. Happy Easter. The thing though that's fun is this box. Really, you can use it for anything. And look how cute, so fun. Let me bring in my other ones. So there are all of our cute little boxes. Didn't they turn out cute? I just added some kisses onto this one, but so many different things that you could put in your box. So what are you going to put in your box? That's the question of the day. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. It was wonderful to have you along. You know, I hope if you got some value out of this video, give me a big thumbs up. I would also love to have you subscribe to my channel. So go have a fun crafting day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.